Hi, this is Digital Fam and welcome to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to give you an update on what's been going on for the past week. Oh my gosh, my bad. I'm supposed to be doing the 1,000 day challenge, and what that is. Now, don't leave yet. Just listen to what the 1,000 day challenge is. It's choosing to do one thing for 1 hour a day for 1,000 days straight. And I jump-started this, or I wanted to jumpstart this YouTube channel by doing the one video for 1 day for 1,000 days. And I believe I left off at 140 or 141, but that was 5 days ago. Now, here's the thing. Hold on. Don't leave yet. Here's the thing. I do have other YouTube channels that I have been uploading videos, just not this one. So am I going to count it as I'm still doing the 1,000 day challenge? Absolutely I am. More updates. Now, for those of you that have subscribed, thank you so much. I know that I have gotten a few more subscribers and I'm pretty excited. I'm kind of like interested to know why you subscribed, which video actually resonated with you and you thought of subscribing. If you want to continue listening to what my updates are, and I believe you should because I've got some interesting news, then continue watching. Well, I'm so glad you stayed. For those of you that are new to my channel, do consider liking this video and subscribing because you never know. I probably will have a video soon that will totally resonate with you or make you laugh or give you an aha moment. Not only that, I do have a video library where you can check out the videos there, the video titles, and there's got to be one or two that is going to just like, what? Make you want to watch it. Now, so here's the thing. Oh my gosh. So I work for a marketing agency. If you are a subscriber to my channel, you know this story, and they're in Toronto. So I am not in Toronto. I work remotely in the middle of Canada. Well, not in the middle of Canada, like, you know what I mean? It's not like I'm sitting in the middle of Canada in the middle of nowhere. Anyway, interestingly enough, I ended up assuming a type of podcast producer role. How did I get it? I think I manifested it. I've always wanted to be a producer per se in film or TV or news broadcasting, and it's totally great experience for me. The one thing I love about it is I guess it's the organization and like looking for the guests, booking the guests, scheduling the guests for video, audio testing, and then prepping them up, writing podcast notes and all that stuff, like all that stuff. So we've had already 2 designated production days. Now, what is that? Okay, hold on. I know that if you are watching this video, I'm sure you've either thought of having a podcast, number 2, you listen to podcasts, or number 3, yeah, you kind of want to have a podcast, but you're too shy and you feel like, whatever you say or whatever you want to do, it's not good enough for a podcast. Well, let me tell you. Absolutely have a podcast. Put in the comments below if you want me to reach out to you, or I don't know. I don't think you're going to share with your email. There's got to be some way for you to email me. You know what? I'll put my email in the about section of the YouTube channel so you can email me if you need help or anything. And I'll be happy to help you start up your podcast. Anyway, so back to the 2 production days. The 2 production days is exactly what that is. It's like half a day or semi-half where it's all just podcast recordings. Now, the goal would be to have the podcasts live. We're quite not there yet, and will we ever be? I don't know, because as far as I realize, there's a lot of podcasts that are pre-recorded, like months even in advance. Ours is not. Okay, ours is not. We have like a 2-week to 3-week recording buffer thing, if you want to call it that. So the first production day, which I did talk about, we scheduled 3 guests, or I scheduled 3 guests, and that went really well. And then the next one, we had 4 guests, which was just like last week. And that was like, because I am 1 hour behind from Toronto. So I scheduled, an 8:15 call time for the production team to be like on Zoom and have our remote cameras and everything ready. Oh, it's really cool. And then, but because I scheduled it at 8:15 call time to be online, That means it's 7:15 here, which means for some reason I ended up waking up at 6:15 in the morning. Like I couldn't sleep. I had like not the heebie-jeebies, but I had like, it was like a positive anxiousness, just like for the day to start. Like, are the guests gonna, it's always weird. Like, even though the guests are booked and they're scheduled, and I've already, and like me and the production team have already met with them to make sure their video and audio is good, I still get the heebie-jeebies. Yeah, it is. I still get the heebie-jeebies and the anxiety. Are they going to show up? Are they actually going to log on? I don't know why I have that. I probably have abandonment issues or people not showing up in my life. Probably. But you know what? Everything went smoothly and I had such a wonderful time. Shout out to the guests that came on. Luis Buenaventura out in the Philippines, who is a crypto entrepreneur. I'll put the link in description to him. He talked about Bitcoin, his Bloom solutions, and cryptocurrency, and just everything. And then we also had Linda Procopio, and she's a metabolic balance coach, I believe, consultant, and she really had really great information on like diet and health and how to eat and those macronutrients and which to eat first. Macronutrients, you know what I mean? Like protein, fats, carbohydrates. I think there's only 3. And then we had, who else did we had? Hashim Chowdhury, and he's a managing director of BG Accounting and Business Solutions. And oh my goodness, this guy Hashim, I will put the link in the description on how to contact him. This guy is passionate about taxes. Like, who does, like, who, what kind of, anyways, he is. And when you hear his episode on why he's passionate about taxes, you know what? It totally makes sense. It almost makes me wonder why I was an accountant or tax accountant or corporate tax accountant or real estate tax accountant, stuff like that. Like, you guys, I will put the link in the description for these videos when they come out, or I'll tell you about them. And then the next guest we had was the executive director for the Prince Edward County Chamber of Commerce. And where is Prince Edward County? No, it's not in London, UK. It is in Ontario, Canada, and it is like east of Toronto, near the Kingston, Thousand Islands thing. I'll put the link in the description. It's a very beautiful, very, very beautiful area. And we also had, along with Leslie Lavender, the executive director of the PEC Chamber of Commerce, we also had Steve Anthony. Now, if you're Canadian, and do you know who Steve Anthony is? He is a Much Music VJ back in the 80s to I don't know when. But yeah, he was like, and he was also a Q107 VJ. And so I got to meet him and talk to him in the podcast, and that's totally awesome. And what else? I think that's about it. That was our 4 guests. So that's an update. The podcasts are rolling. We still got a lot of work to do in terms of edit. Well, I don't do the editing, but our cinematographer, Sean, who is a cinematographer, well, he's the one that's doing the editing, and it's not too exciting for him. It's almost very standard and ho hum, but you got to do what you got to do and all that. So done. Now, I also talked about before in my couple of videos, this is not woo woo. I talked about my Moldavite Tektite here. And I know that every time I mention Moldavite in my title or I hashtag it in my YouTube channels, I always get a lot of views. It's like people are noticing this stuff. So I've had this Moldavite for maybe 2-3 months. I don't even remember now. But ever since I've had it, strange things have been happening around. And you know what? I've always had strange things happening to me, around me. So I'm used to it. But especially in the past, I guess, month, there's a plant. There's 3 alocasia plants over here, and twice already. And there's nothing dropping on it, but twice already. It happened yesterday, and it happened again 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, where literally I'm here working in the middle of the day, and I look, and one of the plants, one of the leaves, it's like a big leaf, it starts to move, like something is moving it. And I'm like, what? And I'm looking, and nothing's dropping on it. It just, and it's not touching anything. It's just moving. So I don't know what that is. Like, is there something here, an entity here, or something flying around that I can't see that just happens to like that area and like that plant? I don't know. If you guys have any, and I'm not crazy, okay? I'm not. I mean, yeah, I am crazy, but not in that sense, like what, like that. So that's one thing about the Moldavite. And I also noticed that there was one day I had this in my pocket, and I was like in meetings, and I was in meetings, and then I was like in working meetings, and I noticed that my energy was all like weird, like it was like extra like this. And then I felt like I couldn't really think clearly, and my brain was foggy and all that stuff. And I don't know, I was feeling like these weird vibrations, like literally I was feeling weird vibrations, like little pulses, like really, really fast pulses. And I don't know if it was this, but later on when I, went to bed and switched out my clothes, I usually wear a denim skirt with pockets, and I realized I had this in my pocket, and I was like, oh, maybe the reason why I was feeling wonky earlier was because of my Moldavite. Now, if you don't know what Moldavite is, I'll just, Google it, and that's all I can say. But for those of you that do, this is a Moldavite update, and that's what's been happening. And not only that, things are starting to just come into my life. Like, there were things that I know I want, opportunities that I feel like, oh, it would be nice too. And I've been thinking about it like for a number of years. And then lo and behold, just last week, 2 opportunities came my way along the lines of that, which I'm not going to say, but yay me. What's another update? Oh, yes. Did you know I had a hamster? So Boris Hudson is my hamster. It's a Russian dwarf hamster. He's so adorable. I've taken a number of videos of him. I have not really done a video here, I don't think. And I don't know, like, this is not a hamster channel, so maybe I will, maybe I don't, but that's what I do. That's what I just wanted to mention, that I do have a hamster that's so cute. And then I also have a fish. I have a betta fish. I call him Bob Fernando. And I have 3 neon tetras, which I don't call them names. They're just like thing 1, thing 2, thing 3. And I love having these pets in my little 400 square foot apartment. Why? Because, I don't know, I like taking care of things. And speaking of taking care of things, here's an update. I also have an urban jungle. And what is that? If you don't know, it's basically, I'm one of those people, before it was a thing, where I wanted to create like an indoor jungle in my space. Now, literally, it's really starting to be a jungle. I mean, there are plants around where, how when you're in a jungle, you can't just like brush through it. You have to like make sure it leaves, like brush the branches away so you can go through or watch where you're stepping. That's exactly what's going on here in my 400 square foot apartment. I do have a YouTube channel. It's about plants. It's called Project Green Plants. And I'll put the link in the description if you're interested in that. I was supposed to upload a video yesterday, which I didn't. Anyway, yesterday was Sunday, correct? Anyway, yeah, that's an update. Just being really busy, and I'm loving it. And it's almost the holidays. Actually, it is the holidays. It's almost Christmas, and I'm really looking forward to next year because there's just so many things I want to do in terms of what I'm already doing now, like making it more effective, efficient, and adding more value to the things I'm doing. It takes a while to come into your own when you're in a new role for a new company. I started full-time with this marketing company back in April 2020, but I did start with them. I did engage with them freelance November 2019. So my anniversary date of engaging with them as a freelancer consultant has already been a year. Woohoo! Happy anniversary to me. What else? Oh, I've started to use Discord again. Discord is like a platform where you can chat, hang out, play games together, and all that stuff. And I had that account, I guess, years and years ago, and now I'm really fully utilizing it because our production team, which consists of 3 people for now, we're on it, and yeah, we we've moved from Zoom to G Meets to Discord. We just like it, okay? If you don't know what Discord is, I'll put the link in the description. Oh my gosh, you know what I don't like? Putting links in the description. But you got to, because I said I would. And it gives content for you guys to watch, right? Oh my god, here's another update. I have to chill on this. BTS, Bangtan, that K-pop boy band, the K-pop 7-member boy band. You know, they started up in 2013. I did know of them, and I'm like, okay, whatever. But then I revisited them somehow because one of their videos crept up on my YouTube feed, and it wasn't really their video. It was a channel called What You Gotta Say, which I put in the link, and I love these guys. I think they're Nico, Blaze, and I forgot the other guy's name. AJ, oh my god, I'm sorry if I forgot your name, but they're hilarious. They're the ones that made me revisit and really like, and by like I mean love, Bangtan, BTS. Because I actually watch the What You Gotta Say channel for their video reactions to anything BTS. And it's amazing because it's them that so these three guys, they're professional choreographers, they're rappers, they're hip-hop artists, and they're looking to see, you know, the type of skill level that BTS members have. And I've watched a number of professional singers, dancers from all over across the board, all age, not all ages, but you know, whatever, and they do video reactions on BTS choreography, singing, and I've learned a lot. And what I've learned is this 7-member group is like bang on talented. They are talented in so many levels. They are amazing in their choreography. They are so synced. It's ridiculous. Number 2, their choreography is like crazy. They have so many steps in one beat. It does not even make sense, but you got to watch one of their videos. It's just crazy. And number 2, oh my God, their singing is amazing. They write their own lyrics. I love their messages. They're just, you know what? They're like a gift to me and to a lot of people. So I guess I'm a legit ARMY. ARMY is like their fan, is what they call their fan base. I know it's an acronym for adorable, blah, 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 something youth. I don't know, but yes. And I'm just, so even though I stay up sometimes late to finish work or whatever I got to do, before I go to bed, before I fall asleep, I always watch a bunch of BTS videos or reaction videos to Bangtan, the K-pop band. And I just like, you know, I get introduced to more new songs that I've never heard or new music videos. But my favorite of all in terms of watching BTS videos is watching their dance practices, because it's in their dance practices where you really see the moves, because it doesn't really capture everything on a music video. Why? I don't know, because like there's different camera angles going here, going everywhere, and you don't see the full-on 7 members like on a stage. But you can really appreciate their dance steps and every music video, and every dance practice video, and it's just a dance practice, they put 110%. I know I'm going crazy, and it's so crazy, but I ended up a couple of weeks ago buying, BTS World. I have this, and what else do I have? I know, right? And then I have the Map of the Soul 7 Journey. I want to get the Persona one, but what I'm waiting for is, and I could not kill myself, but for not getting it, is the new deluxe edition of B, which is their new album, it's their new album. And I just love their new song, Life Goes On. And, you know, it's all written, each part is written by different members of the group, all 7 of them. They've all contributed, and then they also have some solo songs from the members. I really can't wait to get that album. The nearest Sunrise Records at the mall They said that they had 15 in and then it just sold out. 15, only 15. So I kid you not, every day, okay, not every day, I try to go there every day. I did give them my name so that if the B Deluxe album of BTS did come in, then they would call me. But come on, they put it in a little 3M sticker and then they stuck it in their, I don't know where they stuck it, but you think they're going to remember? I don't think so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be accountable and take responsibility and walk. It's only a 4-minute walk to the mall, honestly. And go to Sunrise Records at the mall and check out the, the shelf to make sure it's there. And then once it is, I'm snatching that thing up. That's all I'm saying. What other updates do I have? You know, I'm tired. It's about, I don't know what time it is if you can see. And I still have to do another video on another channel. So let's see about that. Yeah, that's about my updates for now. I hope I didn't bore you. I hope for those of you that stayed to this end, thank you so much. And if you are new to my channel, go ahead and consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing, because you know what I said, like in the beginning, there's going to be something, a video that I'm going to upload that's totally going to resonate with you. And if there isn't already 1 or 2 or 3 videos in my video library that you can't just like, what? There is. If I suggest you click on the video, like videos, and you scroll down to my initial, like I'm not going to say my very beginning, because the very beginning of this YouTube channel was in 2008. So don't go there. Go from when I started in 2020. You'll notice, because it'll all of a sudden, like, you know, you'll notice that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Wherever you are in this world, have a great day. Have a great evening and stay safe and healthy. Okay, bye-bye.